With the nice temps and the grass greening up, many Minnesotans are itching to dust off their golf clubs and hit the course. Today we have some tips to get your swing up to par. Kurt Straight is a fitness coach at Coco Fit Club, and thank you so much for being with us. We are all so excited about getting out there because spring has finally come, if not unofficially, officially, so soon enough the warmer weather will be here. And what would you suggest? I mean, we've had a winter, for some of us a long winter of just being kind of restful. What do we want to do to improve our chances of both doing well on the course and also preventing injury?
The big thing about the golf swing, when you think about it, there's really 21 different muscles involved in that motion. So we really focus on improving all the muscles involved, because if you have a weak spot in any of those key areas, it's going to impact not only the mechanics of the swing, but the power you're able to generate.
Interesting, and people clue into that word power, because a lot of that, of course, you want to have a good drive. That requires the power.
That's the key one, right? Everybody's watching.
Okay, so what are some of those key exercises that you can do to work on one of those muscles?
Sure. Well, actually, a couple of things. When you think about warming up before you even step on the front tee, I know I have a lot of buddies that will go right from their car to the tee box, and you kind of see what happens. So a couple of things that you can do even while you're waiting for that group in front of you to tee off. Simple one is just a hip swing, and you can certainly use a bench or something to balance yourself if balance is an issue. But just doing 8 or 10 of those, starting to get the lower body warmed up and engaged. I see a lot of golfers that don't really focus on the lower body when they're warming up. So a couple of key warm-up exercises like that. The next one is just a squat to a reach, which starts to engage the back a little bit, get that stretched out, but gets the quads and glutes fired up as well.
Okay, now we talked a little bit about core. Pivotal in this exercise as well as with really anything. So what can we do in that case?
Yeah, absolutely. So at our clubs we have a performance golf program, which is actually a package of programs to help you get stronger across all of those muscle groups. But there's a couple that I'll demonstrate here that you can do at home even if you have a resistance band or something. So I'll use Taylor here. And you can certainly put this around a banister or something like that. But this is what we call downward power twist. And you'll see that this actually starts to mimic a golf swing almost, and this is really going to focus on those obliques, nice and slow. Key will be finding a tension that's right for you, so you're putting enough stress on those so you're exercising those core muscles appropriately.
Okay, so that's what you're doing at home, not necessarily before you tee off.
Right, exactly.
Okay, any other suggestions that you might have?
Another one, a lot of people don't focus on the hips enough, and hips are certainly key in generating power in your golf swing. So another simple one is just what we call hip abduction. And if balance is an issue, you can certainly lie on the floor on your side and do this as well. But this is exercising those hip muscles. 8 to 10 reps, a couple of sets, you'll start to notice a difference certainly in the strength there.
All about the preparation, all about gaining your strength back maybe after that long winter, and then being able to do better. Final tip for anybody?
These are just samples of the exercises. I mean, kind of the key message is there's 20 muscles involved. You have to exercise all of those muscles. They have to be working together to generate the power that you're looking for in your golf game. At our clubs, we have Chief Fitness Officer Michael Wood has developed a program that takes all the thinking out of it. You really don't have to think about, how many of these do I do, what reps, what weight, any of that. It's all done for you. And the feedback we get from our members, they're hitting the ball, 20, 30 yards further. It might go
everyone
further.
Just got excited.
It might go further into the woods, but it's going to go further.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kurt, for your time. As a former track star, I'm all about the stretching out ahead of time. Very good. We appreciate it. Well, as we mentioned, Coco Fit Club does have many locations in the cities, Chanhassen, Tonka Bay, and Savage. You can find today's fitness tip on KARE11.com.